on TV? Have you seen any other commercials? No? Really? No. Maybe a bad example. I mean, I've seen a bunch of their ads. So they're a really interesting company because Domino's has been around a long time, right? Serving pizza. You call up, pizza, $10.99, they bring it to you, right? But recently, Domino's, in the past few years, they've gotten some really bad feedback from their customers. Okay, so customers have been like, this pizza sucks. Like people would, they would get these kind of emails, your pizza sucks or whatever. So, what do? If you're the owner, marketing person of Domino's, what do you do when you hear something like that? Well, these people decided to do something really interesting. They decided to take a brutally honest approach. Do you know what brutally honest means? No. So again, I'm just going to say it one more time. If I say anything that you don't know, just ask, right? Because, right? Just ask me. Okay. Like, interrupt, it's okay. So, brutally honest. You're going to hear this a lot. This is a word, a term people use. You know what honest means, right? To be honest. Open, right? Truthful. Brutally is a kind of a negative word. It means harsh. So when someone is brutally honest, they're honest to the point of almost being harsh. Like they're saying everything. They're not holding back anything. So Domino's decided to be brutally honest with their customers, and they said, you know what? Our pizza does kind of suck. It tastes kind of like cardboard. Our sauce isn't so good. Like we've just been, we're just churning out these pizzas, trying to make money, and we don't really care. So they decided to take a completely different approach. They were like, we are going to make our pizza awesome, and we're going to ask you, the customers, how to do that. So they started doing a few different things. First, they said, tell us what you think. We want to know what you think, customers. Write to us, send us emails, go on our Facebook and Twitter pages, tell us what you think about your pizza. And people started doing that by the thousands and thousands, and they said, give us advice. What would you like? What will make our pizza better? So some people would say, your sauce is too sweet, or the crust was too hard, whatever. So they started the people at Domino's started taking these suggestions and making their pizza better. I mean, if you just look at the numbers, their stock has grown, they've made a lot more money, all these things. They also did this other cool thing. They had I think in Times Square, they have like they have a billboard, I think, which basically, it has quotes of what people are saying about their pizza. Real life quotes of, anyone can write in and say like, I loved my pizza, but it got here too slowly, something like that. And they'll put it up on Times Square, and then, there'll be maybe a representative from Domino's saying something like, thank you for your comment, Sarah. Like, we're going to take that into consideration. So what are they doing? What is this? We don't need to get into the specifics of Domino's anymore. But basically, what is Domino's doing? What are they doing? They're connecting directly with their customers, right? They're not just, here's our product, we're going to sell it to you, you're going to give us money, we're going to use that money and sell you more product. It's about communicating with their customers, trying to find out what they like, what they want, right? And then that way they're hoping to make more money. That's the point, right? To make money. That's fine. But there's a smart way to make money and not so smart way to make money. And there's also more sustainable ways to make money. So do you know what that means, sustainable? Really important word. Sustainable. So to sustain, eat it. And they think the people are really nice because they're listening to them and they're taking their suggestions. So Domino's created a more sustainable product. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's go to the basics for a minute and talk about what is marketing. What is marketing? Does anyone know? Could you, in one sentence, describe marketing? Anybody? these guys should be able to. Midori, Franco, maybe. You guys should know, be able to describe in one sentence what marketing is. Without looking at the sheet. Attracting.
Customers. Client priorities. Customers.
Yeah, that's good. In 2 words, that's pretty good. Attracting customers, right? So marketing is anything and everything a business does to promote their business, to attract customers. Anything. So it's a really big range of things. Here is the marketing pie chart. Okay? This whole thing is marketing. This is everything a business does to attract customers and promote its product. In here, there are different pies, right? This is a pie. Let's, just like we were talking about a pizza pie, right? This is like a pie. So in this pie, there's different slices. Okay? Can somebody tell me one of the slices in here?
Advertising.
So bad. Yes. Thank you. I go advertising.
I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dory, I'm sorry. Did you like throw your voice? I didn't. Advertising. Great. So yeah, advertising is a big slice of the pie. We were just talking about Domino's, right? One of the things it did to promote its business and to attract customers was to advertise. None of you have seen the commercial, apparently. What, do you not watch TV? But they advertise in commercials. What's another slice of the pie?
Distributing.
Distribution. Yeah. That's fine. Distribution. So how are we going to get the product out to our customers? To distribution, right? Okay, what else?
Analyzing.
Sorry?
Analyzing.
Analyzing? Yeah, yep. Let's call it market research. Market research. So market research is analyzing analyzing anything, analyzing the people that you want to reach, who is your target audience, analyzing the current economic climate, the current social climate, what do people like right now, how much money do they have. All of this analysis is really important to do. So they're researching the market. The market is just anybody and everyone. Maybe the market is a specific group of people, like 18 to 24-year-olds who live in New York City. That could be the market, and they would need to do analysis on that to figure out how to get those people to buy their product. Or the market could be bigger. It could be international or national. Great. What's another slice?
Branding.
Sorry?
Branding. To show their ability.
Branding.
Branding. I'm sorry, yes. Branding. That's great. We talked about that a lot last class. Branding. Branding is a little bit
We
interesting.
need exactly 8 words, or just you.
Oh, you're asking if there's specifically 8? No, there's more than this. There's more than 8, so I should have mentioned that. Thank you, Midori. There's more. There's probably 100 of them, but we're not going to go through all of them, and some of them have little subsections. So, yeah. Okay, let's say branding. And we're going to talk more about branding because that's really important. But basically, branding, yeah, is something the marketing team need to figure out how this product, whatever their product is, let's say Domino's Pizza, is different than every other product out there. It's different than its competitors, Pizza Hut or, whatever, Papa John's or, all those different other companies that do the same thing. Why would somebody buy from one or not the other? Well, if you are good at branding and you make your brand, your company, different than others, people will remember it. You know, maybe they'll recognize the colors. So for example, Domino's is, do you know what color Domino's is?
Red and blue.
Red, white, and blue. Is that because I told you guys, or did you actually know that? You knew that. Isn't that pretty cool? So you know right away. You know what color Domino's is. So then when you walk by it, it triggers something. And maybe you don't even want pizza, but maybe you see that and you're like, oh, like, I want to buy that. So yeah, their branding person, you know, they decided to make it red, white, and blue. And they decided to make, you know, it's like that little box over here, whatever, so you can recognize it. So branding, let me just tell you quickly, is anything basically, a name, term, design, symbol, color, that identifies a good or a service, okay? Which is what we just talked about. Okay, let's do a couple more. What else do we have?
Like
Some-
every process in